Heyo peoples, welcome back to another Oddities video. Rainmist Reach has had 5 new ones added as well, but because I wasn't able to find any guides for the old ones, I'm going over those afterwards. Let's get started. For Why Kiss Me If You Don't Love Me, talk to Scott Jones to receive some lip balm, use it, and then tell him that you used it. I don't like this one very much. For Lightning Fire King, speak to Hobo. He made a cannon and he wants you to try it out. He says it's safe. When you offer to try, he'll give you an item. You can right-click it to generate a weird glow around yourself. Here I got the red glow on the first try, but when I was testing it out, it took about 12 tries to get it. Once you've got the red glow, turn it into Hobo by saying, "Did I finish?" The next two are a little overlapping, and technically I think you can skip all of this first part, but I'm going to go over it just for the context. For Mier Where Are You, speaking with Bloodthirsty Panther will reveal that he thinks his good friend Mier has suddenly disappeared right after he just invested in the clothing store she was about to open. He asks you to find out what happened to her. If you speak with May in the town, she'll let you know that Mier is a known scammer, and lately she's been obsessed with a guy named Shuchi, and she's using the money she scammed off of others to make him happy. You can head up here to talk to Shuchi and ask him where Mier is. Here's where desire for your love starts. When you talk to Shuchi, he'll say that he doesn't really care about Mier. What he really wants is a fox scent gland from the nearby foxes. If you hand one over to him, who shows up but Mier? Watching the cutscene after you hand over the fox gland will give you the status you needed to complete Mier Where Are You with Bloodthirsty Panther. So once you've finished here, head back to him and turn it in by saying you know Mier's whereabouts. For Let's Dance My Love, speak to Constance Wen and she'll let you know that she's practicing her dances for a date. When you tell her that you'll help out, you will be stuck on the spot until you finish or the timer runs out. You need to get 3 of the dances correct. I've got the proper matches on screen, but sometimes it appears that even if you get the right dance, it doesn't match up properly, and there is quite a long gap between each prompt for you to do the dance. Side note, if you have an Eidolon out, because some of these animations are based off of Eidolon combo skills, every time you use a skill, your Eidolon will also do a funny animation. That's all for the new ones, so from here on out, it's just the old ones. For Army Sister, speaking with Elsa reveals that her brother has joined the military due to conscription, and she'd like to make meatballs for him. If you offer to help, she'll give you a bowl of meat and you can right-click it to make meatballs. After you've made 12, turn them into her. She thinks you're a bad cook. For In a Haze, speaking with Bodo will reveal that he's concerned about the poisonous spores that are putting people to sleep that are spreading all around. In particular, he would like you to help Shelton by finding him a tiny mushroom to have as a pet based off of the story of the Ronin mushroom. He'll give you a rope. The tiny mushroom is to the south of town. Use the rope on the mushroom, but unfortunately it smells bad, so head up to the waterfall to clean it off, and then you can bring it to Shelton in town and tell him to cheer up. Side note, the Ronin mushroom is real, and you can get one by completing the Trial of the Mushroom inside the dungeon. It's a secret side quest. For mushroom matter, Marvin is interested in trying the secret dish of this region made out of mushrooms, but he's unable to get it because there's a lack of supply due to the war. The mushrooms you want are to the south of town. When you approach them, the ones that are fully ripe will knock you unconscious. That's signified by these star effects when you get near them. After you've collected 3 of the fully ripe ones, bring them to Schiff that is next to the other chef NPCs on the map. Once you turn the 3 mushrooms into him, he will give you the dish that you can bring back to Marvin to complete this oddity. For more clever than a fox, speak with the little lost fox and choose the option, "It would be cruel to abandon the fox here." The fox's family is in the northwest section of the haunted passage, and once you approach, the scene will start to complete the oddity. For Perfectly Punctual, Felix is a delivery man that's pretty gung-ho about his job, but he's afraid of heights and doesn't want to cross the bridges. If you offer to help, he'll give you his package so you can run across them. Somehow he meets you on the other side anyway, so I wonder why he didn't just go around in the first place. For Dirk's Grimoire, Dirk will tell you that his Grimoire was stolen by the people of Felltown. If you offer to help him, he'll give you an item you can use to remove the seal on the box that his Grimoire is sealed in. Once you arrive to the box, either option will work, but depending which one you choose, the story progresses a little bit differently. After you've got the Grimoire in your possession, head back to Dirk and turn it in. The way he reacts changes based on the option that you chose at the decorative box in Felltown. For alternative energy, Todd has a snail that can trace magic by being fed portions of it. He'll give you some enchanted powder and a shovel. If you feed the enchanted powder to the snail, it will track down the source of that powder. Following the snail to the mound, you can use the shovel to dig it up, then bring back the crystal that you dig up to Todd to complete this oddity. For Hobo with Ambition, speak with the mysterious rabbit Autumn to go through what appears to be a Madoka reference. He gives you a crystal that you can use to find out whether or not someone has the aptitude for being a archmage. Anyway, head to town. You will need to talk to all 3 of the NPCs in order, as each one will technically generate a new copy of the Soul Stone that reacts to the next in the line. First off, talk to Jude. Second, talk to May. And third, talk to Chekhov. Chekhov will follow you back to the mysterious rabbit. Even the rabbit is surprised, but that's what it takes to complete this oddity. For taking turns, talk to Proudmoore. Choose the option See What's Happening and watch his wizard battle that he will inevitably lose. After you've watched it, he'll let you know that he would be able to win if only he had the tome from the northeast of the avian lab. The tome's hiding in the box over here, so once you've found it, bring it back and turn it over to Proudmoore. Then watch the cutscene one more time to see the different ending. And finally, for helpful Hare, speak with the rabbit. But unlike other rabbits we've dealt with today, this one just squeaks. If you investigate what they're doing, you'll vaguely get the gist that they want 4 combustible spores. Gather them up from around and hand them over, and as you can imagine, combustible spores in fire goes about as well as it could. And that's it for all 15 oddities on the Rainmist Reach map. Thank you for watching, and catch you next time.